Hi everybody! This is a quick video to teach you the basics of how to send really good and effective email. Email is really important for several reasons. One, at our company that's how we communicate and talk about things. Two, it's the way that you present yourself and how you talk to people. The way you send email really reflects on your professionalism. And three, and maybe most importantly, for the rest of your career, whether at Penda Health or when you move on to other companies, email is a crucial tool for communication. So it's good to be good at it. This video is going to give you 6 or 7 simple tips on how to send a basic email in a really effective way. First things first, you want to make sure to check your email at least once per working day. As a general rule, you want to get a response to all emails that you need to respond to within 1 to 2 working days at the most. Rule number 2, which emails do you need to reply to? Any email that's addressed to you, it specifically uses your name, or an email that's to only you, you need to reply to that email. Whether it's a comment, answering a question, asking a question, or if there's nothing really to say, you can just say thanks or noted. Now, an email that's to a whole group of people, or an email that doesn't specifically talk to you, or even an email that's just a FYI for your information, you don't need to reply to unless you have something that you'd like to say. As a general rule, you should always reply all, so everybody who's on the email chain keeps looped in with the conversation. However, if you want to ask a question specifically to one person, or if you don't want to send something to a lot of other parties, feel free to say reply and just to reply to the sender. It's really important to not forget to reply to any emails that you wanted to reply to. Sometimes you'll be in the middle of responding to an email and think, I need to get more information, I need to check something first, or maybe somebody interrupts you, and then you never reply to that email and you forget about it. Luckily, Gmail has a function called starred emails. You just click on the starred button here, and that'll serve as a reminder to make sure you always come back to that email. So in your inbox, every time you open it, you'll have a list of any emails that you've starred. Make sure to get through those so you don't forget any. Sometimes it's hard to know whether to send emails and be friendly and warm, or whether to be very formal or somewhere in the middle. Here's an easy rule. You should write emails using the same language as how you talk to people on the phone. If you're talking to Chege, you might say, Mambo VP Chege, because that's how you talk to him on the phone. But if you were talking to Uhuru Kenyatta, you would probably call him Honorable. Send emails with the same type of language that you use when you were talking to them on the phone. Let's talk about how to format your emails to make them really easy for other people to read them. Now let's talk about how we actually write our emails. A lot of emails look like this one, a big paragraph that's a run-on without a lot of clear distinction. Here's a few tips. I always like to start my emails with a greeting, like, hey guys. If you have time, I think it's great to have a first couple sentences about, hey, how are you and what have you been up to lately? Punctuation and grammar is really important. Make sure to capitalize all your sentences, capitalize all the words at the beginning of a sentence, make sure to have good punctuation, and make sure to always have complete sentences. When it comes to the meat of your email, do your best to break out paragraphs as to what you're talking about. As soon as you switch to a new idea, put it in a new paragraph and put lots of spacing between each of those paragraphs so it's easy for people to read. Importantly, always finish your email with what it is that you want. Maybe you need feedback, maybe you have a command, maybe you have something you need them to do for you. Have that last sentence be exactly what you're looking for. Use your subject line really well. Rather than sending a subject that says, hey, or focus group, send a subject line that tells people what you want. Email with all the notes from the focus group. Can you meet me on Thursday next week? I need your ideas on our new medical program. Send an email that's specific, clear, and tells people before they even open your email what it is that you're talking about. I've worked at Penda for a long time. You know about rule number 8. Always log out of your email or you might get pranked. That's it. Those are the simple rules to send basic email. I'd really encourage you, take the next 2 weeks to practice all of these rules. And then ask your manager, how's my email been lately? Has it been working for you? It's a really good habit to get yourself into for now for your career and for the future. Thanks.